When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. If something's important enough, you should try, even if the probable outcome is failure. Some people don't like change, but you need to embrace change if the alternative is disaster. If you get up in the morning and think the future is going to be better, it is a bright day. Otherwise, it's not. If you're trying to create a company, it's like baking a cake. You have to have all the ingredients in the right proportion. People work better when they know what the goal is and why. It is important that people look forward to coming to work in the morning and enjoy working. People should pursue what they're passionate about. That will make them happier than pretty much anything else. It's okay to have your eggs in one basket as long as you control what happens to that basket. Self-driving cars are the natural extension of active safety and obviously something we should do. When I was in college, I wanted to be involved in things that would change the world. We're running the most dangerous experiment in history right now, which is to see how much carbon dioxide the atmosphere can handle before there is an environmental catastrophe. I think you should always bear in mind that entropy is not on your side. Really, the only thing that makes sense is to strive for greater collective enlightenment. Any product that needs a manual to work is broken. Rockets are cool. There's no getting around that. There's a silly notion that failure is not an option at NASA. Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough. I'm anti-tax, but I'm pro-carbon tax. I think we are at the dawn of a new era in commercial space exploration. I say something, and then it usually happens. Maybe not on schedule, but it usually happens. A company is a group organized to create a product or service, and it is only as good as its people and how excited they are about creating. I do want to recognize a ton of super talented people. I just happen to be the face of the companies. A company is a group organized to create a product or service, and it is only as good as its people and how excited they are about creating. I do want to recognize a ton of super talented people. I just happen to be the face of the companies. It's very important to like the people you work with. Otherwise, your job is going to be quite miserable. If humanity doesn't land on Mars in my lifetime, I would be very disappointed. Starting a business is not for everyone. Starting a business, I'd say, number one is have a high pain threshold. Tesla is here to stay and keep fighting for the electric car revolution. I do love email. Wherever possible I try to communicate asynchronously. I'm really good at email. If I'm not in love, if I'm not with a long-term companion, I cannot be happy. If we drive down the cost of transportation in space, we can do great things. When I was a child, there's one thing I said, I never want to be alone. That's what I would say. I don't want to be alone. The path to the CEO's office should not be through the CFO's office, and it should not be through the marketing department. It needs to be through engineering and design. I wouldn't say I have a lack of fear. In fact, I'd like my fear emotion to be less because it's very distracting and fries my nervous system.